decent person in someone's life to whether or not I'm going to talk to them.
No, I know. I was being sarcastic there.
Oh, okay.
I don't know,
Like,
Clay.
listen,
I don't know. It's hard to tell with you.
Like, I don't
Well,
want
it's
to be friends
different.
with
There's
this
a
guy.
difference
His
between
mom's
knowing
not very
someone.
hot. You know, Clay's like, your mom's not very hot, so I don't want to be your friend.
Did you burn the Quran yet?
Oh, I
Since
know
I'm a
that.
Nazi, I want to like make sure
Please.
there's no Jewish people in their lineage. Before
Oh
we
my
do it.
gosh, that is not why.
Please,
You're
please,
not a
please,
Nazi.
everyone.
Shut up.
Please,
I know.
sorry.
Hold on, everybody. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Please,
Sorry.
please, scared of everyone. I know that laugh. Who are you? What's your real name? Not your real name,
No.
I mean.
I know where Wildheart lives because he sent me his address to send him a Quran.
He does actually, yeah. The Quran is right here, by the way. Yeah.
Burn it!
No, I'm
Burn
not.
Burn it!
now.
No,
Burn it!
Didn't you say it's all in
I want to
Arabic?
watch you burn it!
No, we
Burn
can't.
that
You burn
motherfucker!
it
Catch it
outside
on
the
fire!
He's drawing in it and doing origami.
I don't care if he
which is
draw. I
also
want to see
cool
it
idea.
burn. I want to see him burn it.
Well, you're
I want to see a group of Muslims kick his front door in and cut his fucking head off. That's what I
What
want
he's
to
gonna
see.
do? He told me he's gonna
He's
gonna-
shit out of luck.
do origami with every page, and then when it's completely, he's gonna drop.
Origami with every page. What's he gonna make? A Muhammad with an extremely long nose? You gonna make a Jewish Muhammad?
Wow.
A Muhammad? You're gonna make a Muhammad?
Wow, you have a late night and you never stop talking. Wow.
Yeah, but go fuck yourself. I don't like you.
Shut the fuck up. You're a nine cunt. Sorry.
I hadn't gathered that.
No, what I'm gonna do by the last page, I'm gonna make Muhammad on a wing.
You're not gonna burn that. You don't have a hair on your nut if you don't catch that on fire.
I just told you I'm not gonna.
Yeah, I know, because you're a pussy.
Well, he drew it because look how many. Remember when there was
That's
Draw
ballsy.
Muhammad Day? Yeah, there was Draw Muhammad Day in 2010 because everyone said if Trey Parker depicts Muhammad in South Park, they're gonna kill him. Well, not everybody,
Right,
but all the
'cause-
Muslims said that.
Can I just say this is the first page of the Quran? It was blank, so I draw Muhammad in the bomb jacket. Muhammad the PDF. I think Aisha was her name. You know, the 9-year-old kid that he married.
I love that he's wearing a TNT turban.
That looks more like a Chinese man wearing a barrel.
Because I'm doing origami with it. That's why I made him Chinese, you stupid mother. Sucker. Yeah,
Who was like 7 or something?
yeah. I think she was 9 when he married her, and then 12 when he consummated the marriage. I think she was.
No, actually, he was 7 when he married her and got with her when she was 9.
Yeah, I think so. But I think she was called Aisha. I could be wrong about that. And the lines are like her running away. But presumably her parents would have brought her back to Muhammad and charged
That's so
him
funny.
50 shekels, you know, to have sex with her, as was the custom at the time. So I'm not afraid of Muslims, basically.
No, you're not burning the
Really
thing.
not
You're
scared of them. You should like go to a mosque and whenever they chant something, just yell out "wrong."
I could do, you know. I mean, I don't want to die.
That's okay. I want you to
Big
die
head
enough for the
and-
both of us.
Shut up, Dustin.
Are you right, Clay?
Did you just say you want me to die for both of us?
Yes, sir.
I
did.
He wants you to die enough for the both of you.
Can you explain? Can you explain?
No, I'm not going to explain it. It's pretty self-explanatory. If you don't understand, that's your dumbass fault.
You want me to die for both of us? That's not.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. I don't care. I stand by what I said.
Yeah.
Hey, Wildheart, are you Jewish?
No. I actually
Okay.
tried to get circumcised for medical reasons, but it didn't pan out.
Did you do it yourself with a penknife?
No, not
Oh.
with a Captain Stone either, or with a Jewish rabbi's
Yeah.
teeth. Yeah. I'm not
Son of a
stupid.
bitch. I just left my keys.
Yeah, I was just kind of wondering if you're Jewish because you kind of look like you could be like a Jewish leprechaun or something.
A Jewish leprechaun.
Yeah.
An English Jewish leprechaun. Why, Jess? Why would you do that?
These are from Israel. And English people are from England, so an English Jewish leprechaun.
Nice.
I wish I was. Honestly, I want to be now. An English Jewish leprechaun.
I want to see him shoot a rainbow out of his ass. That's what I want to see.
I heard some
Only if a
people say
pot of
that
gold pops
Ireland-
up.
What was that, GG?
Irish were the last.
Oh,
What are you thinking of that?
I don't like that my name says sis. That's dumb. It's going to trigger someone.
This whole thing is a trigger. What are you talking about?
When you thought it couldn't get any worse, it does.
I don't even know how to change it. Do I have to log out to change it?
Yeah, log out and never come back.
You don't have to. I can change it for you.
Log out and never come back.
Well, you keep trying to log out and never come back.
No, I don't.
Just like in life in general, I mean.
No.
Yeah, I agree there. Rehab is a bitch.
I can change your name for you.
Yeah, you're wrong.
What would you like me to
All
change it?
our online gang
You're wrong, but that's fine.
for us in Wildheart is we should call ourselves Thirst.
The Millennial Crusaders.
Yeah.
Oh no, JTB. Actually, what name do you normally go by? I know you're annoying laugh and you're annoying over talking and interrupting and you're annoying personality. But I can't put a name to the annoying fucking voice. Sorry, Gigi. Sorry for saying. What is your name normally? I know you're very, very annoying. What
I don't know who you're talking to.
I have no idea who he's talking to or about right now.
JLG. He's changed his name 3 times. I know the annoying laugh, the annoying voice, the constantly talking, the interrupted. It's just being enormous.
Interrupting? What do you mean interrupting?
I mean, you're going to have to be more specific there, Lionheart.
JLG.
What do you mean? What do you mean interrupting?
I can't be
What do you mean?
Say this.
Who's interrupting? No one's interrupting anyone.
We don't really care what you have to say, Lionheart, so it's not really considered interrupting.
Okay. Hold on,
So
buddies.
who are you talking to?
Go ahead,
Go
Lon.
ahead.
Wow, hard. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, JLG.
Who's interrupting you? Who?
You're almost.
I'm
You're-
sorry, what
Someone
was that? You said somebody was interrupting you. Who was that?
It was JLG, and he's almost.
I'm sorry, buddy. You said something about being interrupted. What was? I can't quite hear.
I mean, you're almost.
I don't know. Like you said something about being interrupted.
I know you're interrupting me because of.
Oh, I can't.
You know, yeah, it is really annoying to be interrupted. I think that like being a degenerate's annoying too, though. So
just don't make me like you, man.
I know it is. It's that baseball.
I
janitor.
like you a little bit, Dustin.
Oh
You're
no! Wait,
refreshing
mate. Shush. Wait, mate. Baseball janitor. What's he called?
The digital janitor,
The maintenance. You mean?
the umpire,
No, the guy who cleans
the ball boy.
ball boy.
No, well, I don't do the balls. I don't handle
Are
the
you
balls.
into Wildheart? Are you into ball boys?
You're a baseball janitor. What's your name? Honestly, it's annoying me.
What's annoying you?
Now I want to be a maintenance man even harder because it annoys you. I want a maintenance man even harder.
That's the laugh. The guy who scrapes dirt for a living. You know, like that's a good thing.
Okay, I think you're really confused because you're complaining about me, but you're talking about Dustin. Dustin has like the demented monkey laugh.
All right, sorry, Dustin.
Yeah.
Some people would qualify it as a chihuahua.
No, sorry, I apologize. Jewish leprechaun gang, I apologize. I meant Dustin as well.
I mean, I'm basically your fan club here, man. I named myself after your Jewish leprechaun self. I don't know why you're throwing shade at me.
No, I apologize. I was completely wrong. I apologize, Jewish leprechaun guy. Justin, but with him.
Jewish
Maybe just-
leprechaun guy. Jewish leprechaun. English Jewish leprechaun.
I did hear they said that Irish were the lost tribe of Israel.
Oh, black Hebrew Israelite, Jewish leprechaun guy. Change your name to that. Black Hebrew Israelite. White black Hebrew Israelite, Jewish.
White, black. What Jesus? How many qualifiers do you need?
No, I've met one. I've met
Was
a
that
white.
better?
I've met a
Does
white.
that work?
Shush. I've met a white.
I
What?
love you, Jess. That's too funny.
I've met a white.
You met who?
You said? Did you say something about being interrupted, Lionheart?
He's getting so mad he's forgetting words.
He can't even process. He's over there like smoke shooting out of both ears.
Where'd the titles go?
Zen like a movie. What was I saying?
Oh, sorry about that.
No. I think I didn't swear. I said muddy funster. Zen like a muddy funster. No, I was saying.
When you say Zen, what do you mean?
I mean, from you. I have met a white, black Hebrew Israelite, is what I was trying to say. I've actually met one.
Are you sure he wasn't just like really mixed?
No, he was like pale white, like me.
Are you sure it wasn't just your heroin dealer?
No, he was a white, black Hebrew Israelite.
So it wasn't your heroin dealer?
I'm trying.
Yeah, I'm just curious. Got to make sure we understand this.
I've only had heroin 3 times. It just made me ill. I'm not a fan. It's not-
Okay. What did you go to? I don't believe you.
No, that's true. I've smoked.
I don't believe you.
Believe what
3
you want.
times?
It's true.
So you're a quitter.
Yeah, it just made me ill. It just made me vomit. I'm not a fan. I don't get the attraction of
So
it.
what was it? What was it like?
It was just nothing. And then
I just really want to understand what it was like.
I didn't inject it. It was smoking. I've smoked heroin 3 times, and I didn't do nothing.
You know what? I know
Maybe you're
people who
just bad at
claim
it.
that. Yeah, I don't buy that.
Doesn't Jesus tell you to be honest? I'm just being honest.
Hmm.
That is true.
Yeah.
I've had heroin 3 times, and it just made me sick. I didn't get any high or anything. It didn't do nothing. Being honest, not my fault. Well, it is my fault that I took the heroin, but you know, not my fault that I'm telling the truth. Isn't that what Jesus would do? What would Jesus do? Would Jesus admit to taking heroin 3 times? I think he would.
Yeah, the Black Hebrew is right there. Not about a black supremacist hate group
It
who
can,
preaches the Antichrist.
it kind of is, yeah. Yeah. But,
They're like no different like the Nazis.
yeah.
Just like the Muslims.
Yeah. Rescue Muslims.
Mohammed. Actually, you ever seen this video about Mohammed by David Wood? Arabs are part of a Caucasian group called Semitic. Arabs are right. Mohammed, he was a very light-skinned Arabic guy, and when he talked about black people and Jewish people,
Yeah.
they would consider him a white supremacist type
Yeah.
guy.
I don't think I've seen it, but I've heard about it, so yeah. It's like a
So
documentary.
Jess would love him.
I don't know.
But,
I'll have to hear
Jess,
more about it. Yeah.
David Wood. David got Wood. Yeah.
David Wood.
Is he like David I?
Like, is he like? Yeah. Exactly.
I don't know.
He's a big time YouTuber. He does a lot of stuff about Islam.
Alright. No, I might be thinking something different.
He spoils Muhammad very crazy. Kind of
I like I like. Do you know Atheist Experience? They had a
Yeah, I
little.
heard of it.
Yeah, they had a little show on, and they called it Muhammad. You know, because you're not allowed to call Muhammad like a sacred cow, and they call it Muhammad. Oh.
They used to have. He denies that words have meaning.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
I've been
Is that weird?
often compared to Matt Dillahunter by several people because I've watched
Do they-
Atheist Experience for like 20 years. I'm kind of a Matt Dillahunter kind of fan.
How much you want to bet it hasn't even been on for 20 years?
In the side chat, not on camera. The last 5 or 6 years I've been on camera, but I've been around this community for about 20 years. I'm 43. No, I'm quite old.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
talked to Brett the other day.
If you just won't
Brett
believe
Keeney?
it,
He's having.
then
I spoke to Brett the other day
Justin,
too, actually. What's up, buddy?
Brett Favre.
Yeah.
Hey, little buddy.
yeah, how's it going?
That's
Oh,
where I met.
is that where you got it from? Hey, look, brother. He says that as well, doesn't he? Brett Keeney?
Yeah, well, I heard. That's where I met you from, Brett
It is, yeah.
Keane.
I saw him live the other day,
I
but
bet.
he won't let me on because he's heard of rumours of me getting my penis out on camera. So he will let me on, but he won't put me on camera.
Has anyone pressed charges against you for that?
I don't think it's a crime, to be fair.
It-
It might be
For the love of God, you say something about someone that gets aggravated in England and it's a crime. You don't think pulling your penis out on YouTube's a crime in England?
It's not a crime. I
What-
don't think it's a
So,
crime.
Wildheart, what if children saw that?
It's against terms and conditions, but I don't think it's an actual crime in the UK. I've done it several. I've done it 3 or 4 times.
Wildheart, what if a child saw that?
He doesn't care.
I make all my own streams 18 plus, and I presume everyone else does. And I was very, very drunk at the time, so I couldn't really do anything.
Right.
But, no. Not like I thought about it. Should I get my penis out? You know what I mean? It was a conscious decision.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So, like, what if you ended up on a list?
I am on a list, actually. I'm on a, was it terrorist? Because I go on these kind of
I'm
streams.
talking about the other kind of list.
No, I'm not on one of them. I'm not into that kind of thing.
You could end up
Terrorist? Why are you on-
like if a kid ended up seeing that and they wanted to press charges against you, you could end up on a list.
No, that's the parents' fault for what letting them watch.
That's the parents' fault.
That's
This
the
guy.
parent's fault. What if someone does that when I'm at a park? Is that my fault?
What, sorry?
What if someone does that in front of my kids when I'm at a park? Is that my fault?
When you're at a
For
park,
taking them to the park?
I don't know. If they're watching YouTube in a park,
No. What if I'm walking through a park and someone does what you did in the park?
yeah,
Is it my fault for taking them to the park?
no. But on YouTube,
Okay. Because just like the park, there's a no wieners rule.
Just like the
On
park, there's
YouTube.
a no wieners rule. You did not just say that.
the hot dog stand will be upset. No, we
Just saying,
might
same
get
rules. But
No
apparently 'cause it's
wieners!
on the internet. But apparently, because it's on the internet, because it's digital, it's fine.
No, I'm saying
Right.
the parents should be responsible for making their children only watch things that are appropriate, and people should be responsible for making their channels 18 plus.
So if I punch you in the face, is it your parents' responsibility to make sure you hang around people that don't punch you?
No, because that's a different law and that's completely.
Oh, that's different. That's different. Okay, I see. Because you're the victim, right? Then all of a sudden there's consideration, right? But when you pull out your penis, nobody's a victim then, right? You fucking piece of shit. Get the fuck out of here, you faggot.
GG, do you want to change topic? I can't be bothered to deal with this.
How about you just get out of here?
What time?
GG, do you want me to leave? I will leave.
No. Let's talk about something else. We'll see. Wow.
Bond, it is not educational. It is just being ridiculous on the internet.
We'll just talk about something else. What about
when is your visit to London?
that one?
When's your
month after
Just-
next.
Sorry.
Gigi, get some special glasses so you can only see them from like chest up, though. Be careful.
Huh?
I said get some special glasses so you can only see Wildheart from chest up. It has like blinders at the bottom.
This is you being I don't want to swear. No, we were trying to change topic. I was asking GG about his lovely trip to London, and you brought it back to that's not
I'm
me.
sorry.
Yeah, sure.
That's not.
Don't apologize. Don't apologize, Jess. You're
not.
putting
I'm
it.
not.
You're giving them good information right now. Gigi,
I
you should.
just want Gigi, protect your eyes. That's all I'm saying.
Yes, Gigi. We know that this guy's got some issues about exposing himself. He might misconstrue you for a child.
I was drunk, and I thought I was in the toilet at the time.
Wait a minute. So wait a minute. If I'm drunk and I kill someone by hitting them with a car, does that make it less bad?
No, it makes it equally as bad. But
It actually makes it worse. It actually makes it worse.
But it's actually.
Hey, if I pull my penis out right now and I put it in your face, are you gonna have an issue with it?
GG, I'm gonna leave. Sorry.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here, dude.
Sorry. But anyways,
Yeah.
Yes. How are your UK? It's gonna be the Manifesto next.
Am I what?
month. I'm gonna go to the UK next.
I'm excited for you, little guy.
I'm excited for you too. Stay away from Wildheart, Lionheart.
Oh, thank
Yeah, I wouldn't meet up with him. Just
Stay
I
away
wouldn't
from
argue
that
right
heroin addict piece of shit. Just stay away from him.
Oh, before I go to the UK, I'm going to stop by Zeden, Boston.
I know. I'm kind of excited about that, actually. I don't think Zden would do anything to you, but Wildheart, on the other hand, he might try to get you drunk.
I don't drink.
That wouldn't stop him.
What do you think? Did you see that show? Oh yeah, you were there last night. And before I go to the UK, I'm going to Orlando to university.
I know. I'm excited. I'm excited for you, Gigi. You should live stream it from a body cam from your chest, so that we can all watch it and give commentary. You can watch it when you get back.
I might run into Missing Bob.
Smooth moderator. She's a smooth moderator.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm
okay. Oh, Jess, I want to ask you. Okay. Yeah, in London, that's where the bridges are falling down. London bridges
Yeah.
are falling down. You still work, Dustin? You work 24/7.
I work a lot, Gigi.
He's a hard-working man, just like you.
I do my best.
Oh. Yeah. Jess, what if you own your own business? Would you like that?
I guess it might be kind of a hassle to have to manage everything, but
what if you would you ever hire Dustin?
I'd be a good employee.
I would. I'll hire him as a tack dog. I'll put a single around so I can walk him around, have him attack my enemies.
Sure.
doesn't
Watch still running.
well, Jess,
Yeah.
he's a good buddy, but I had to tell him to stop because he was keep on try look me all my stuff up, try to find out where I live. And
Yeah,
all
I don't
that
know why he does that.
crazy.
I wish he didn't.
He found my picture as me as a little kid, so I decided to get a picture of him as a little kid.
Yeah.
Did you find something?
Yeah,
What'd you find?
and had them plugged. I found him a picture as a little kid. Yeah, it was crazy. And he's here. You're all in
Who's
trouble
that?
now.
Trouble
Raven.
is here, Gigi.
Uh-oh. What?
I see, Sal. We all missed you.
What did I do this time, C-Sal?
What's up, bunch of heathens?
I am not a heathen. I only weaponized being gay because they accused me of it.
Nothing. Just wanted to come by and say hi since Gigi's been saying that he's about to. When do you leave, Gigi?
A month in July. Month after
Oh,
next.
that's awesome. I hope you can take some pictures and post them and stuff.
Yeah, and when I'm on the plane, I'm gonna record outside
That's
the
gonna be so
plane.
cool.
Remember that really uncomfortable interview about your dad?
I remember this.
But with a super innocent voice. Do you
Can you
remember?
remember that?
He's laser focused with it too.
Yeah.
You're kind of terrifying, Logan.
He is.
Sorry.
And then he thinks he can fix it with saying sorry. Sorry.
Just didn't catch my Rona reference.
No, you're breaking up, buddy.
Oh.
Daniel, Badger's taking Dawson got into it with Valhart. It was crazy.
Oh, you got into a fight with Vodhart, Jeff?
Well, I just got on him about how he whips it out on camera sometimes.
What the? Who?
Does he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he'll do that.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
wow.
then Bong got really mad at me because I pointed it out, and then he started complaining about me making jokes the other day. Because apparently that's the same thing, right?
Wait, Wildheart does that?
Well, only when he's been drinking too much, so apparently it's not his fault.
Wait, Wildheart?
Right,
I thought
he doesn't-
Wildheart went to rehab.
It's not his fault. He's got a problem. It's not his fault that if he does that, right?
No, it is his fault. What the heck?
I don't know. Like, Daniel, what would you think about that? Because you have experience with this sort of thing.
Oh, well,
Not to like harp on him or kick him while he's down or something, but I'm just saying, like, if you
I'll
do
kick him when
something
he's
really wrong, if you but Daniel's different. But like, if you did something when you had a problem, right? Like, you're not going to be so much. Well, I have a problem. I just can't control myself. But like, if you do things when you're out of control of yourself because of another behavior you keep doing, you're going to take responsibility for that, right?
You would
You're
think.
responsible for that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it definitely makes bad decisions a lot easier.
Yeah. But you're kind of putting yourself in a situation where it's easier to make bad decisions, right? Like, you're not being vigilant.
I thought he was sober.
Like Dustin.
Well,
I don't
there's a
know.
comedian
That's not fair, GG.
there
Sorry.
was a comedian that once said, alcohol. This was the name. Okay, it's a comedian, but anyway, he said alcohol is a sickness. But
No, it's not.
But it's the best
It's a
sickness.
symptom. It's a symptom. It's not a sickness.
Dustin, you're ruining the joke. All right. So alcohol is a sickness, but it's the best sickness because you can get drunk the whole time. Most people are dying of cancer, but an alcoholic gets to get drunk all the time.
Hmm.
Just
And
like
to
us.
be fair, like I didn't
I
just
do not drink.
I didn't just bring it
Oh,
up,
sorry.
and I think Dustin was here. He brought it up that he did that.
Yeah, he did.
Like he brought it up that some person won't let him on his stream because he's done that before.
Yes, he
So-
did. That's exactly
But
what he said.
he brought it up, and it became a discussion. And basically my thing was like what was being said was, well, it just violates the terms of service here. And my thing was, what if there was like little kids that saw that when you do that? And he's like, well, it's a parent's problem because their kids shouldn't be on YouTube. And it's like, I don't know.
Well, it's a dumb thing, but we're all sinners, and
Yeah.
I don't know. I've heard that Daniel doesn't sin.
Daniel, I'm the
Daniel will
worst
be
sinner.
the first to tell you that he does.
I'm the worst sinner, Dustin.
I'm
Are
the
you
worst
worse
sinner I know
Dustin?
too. I mean, I don't think I'm better than anyone, that's for sure.
Well, I think you're better than the garbage can outside the street.
Okay, I'll take that.
I know. I'm a
Well, I think you're
worm.
better than Clay.
Were you talking about Wild
Oh.
Heart?
Well,
We're
yeah,
talking
I mean,
about who's the most humble.
No,
Who's the worst sinner?
Yeah. So look, but here's the problem. Here's the thing, and I might have come off as kind of a jerk when I was talking about it, but my problem here is like, there's a lot of things I hate about the internet. I think that you like to be able to see adult stuff. You should have to be able to prove that you're an adult to access that stuff, because you can't go in a gas station and pick up a magazine without showing some of your ID. Like that stuff should not be accessible by kids and stuff. So, like
That's
my
the
thing
thing
is,
about where I live is it's not anymore. So like Pornhub and all the sites, you have to like have an account and age verification with your ID,
Yeah.
which is like crazy.
yeah, more and more places are doing that. Yeah. But that doesn't mean every website's going to
That's all
comply and that it's safe for kids. Like, but what I'm saying is like, and maybe that's a very authoritarian, non-libertarian way of looking at things. But my thing is like, if you were in a park and you did what he did on YouTube, you would be on the list and you would go to jail. But you can
Was
do
he
it on
drunk
YouTube.
though? I know that doesn't excuse it, but it's still like
He probably was. He probably was.
I don't know. I feel for him probably because I've known him so long
feel
on
for
YouTube
him.
that I
I
don't like
feel bad
hate
for
on
him.
him.
I feel bad for him, but at the same time, and maybe this is, I need to be more forgiving. Every time he comes on a stream, he just derails it.
Yeah, but it's probably because he's drunk. Honestly, like today he was probably drunk.
Like sometimes I get frustrated with Dustin, but like I would take Dustin over him every time. Every time.
Yeah.
Every time? What about when he threatened the
Oh my gosh, Gangster Ghost, you're incredible, man. You're
What's
incredible.
he doing?
The thing
What?
about like Dustin
Don't
and
do
all
it.
of us is
Of
we
course.
What's he about to do? What's he
we're
about to
like
do?
bonded by our nationality. So like Wildheart will always be different for that reason.
Well, if I really hurt him, I if he's watching, I'm sorry if I hurt you, dude. I wasn't I was just like kind of spurging out on that whole thing, like that it makes me mad that people don't think that the same standards should apply, like the internet should just be the Wild West, and like, oh well, what are your kids doing on the internet? Like sometimes kids have to have access to stuff.
I'm like Daniel Newman, where I wish the internet was still the Wild West, because that's like me when I was a kid, and I miss it every day.
Yeah, I mean, dude, it is fun, right? If you're an adult, and when you were a kid,
Like
it
remember
was
like
fun.
2006 internet, like how much fun that was. E-Bombs World. all the stuff.
What was it?
MySpace.
What was that really bad one?
Live Leak or Best Gore.
Ogre
Oh.
something.
Remember Morpheus and LimeWire, and you get anything you want for free on CD?
Or Steak and Eggs. Had you ever seen Steak and Eggs?
Yeah.
That
There was
was
another
bad.
one called Fat Pie, and that's where Salad Fingers was first posted, which was like a very iconic animated
I like
series.
Rusty Spoon.
Yeah.
Clay's favorite one was meatspend.com.
Gross.
Mine was rosebrides.com. That's where I bought my wife.
That's so like these are back in the days. Those kids listening right now, back in those days, we needed to memorize URLs because they didn't have Google back then.
Yeah.
I
Now there's
know.
an algorithm. Yeah, that's the thing that's scary about it, right? Now there's an algorithm that kids can get hooked on degeneracy, and the algorithm will just feed them more and more and more. It's different now.
You know,
Yeah.
I got this on a real high setting.
Remember
right?
early
So when
Remember
you-
early search engines when like people would use Ask Jeeves and all the weird ones?
Yeah.
And then there was
Metaphor.
Dogpile, which was like a compilation of all of them.
Yeah.
Ask Jeeves. That was a big one.
Why is
You said
Microsoft
that.
pushing Bing on all the like
I hate
PCs
Bing.
nowadays? Because like who
I-
uses that shit?
I was using DuckDuckGo until Google bought it.
So if you don't
Yeah.
get them all done, I don't care.
I have a
Yeah.
I
question.
don't care if you get.
I have a
one
question
done,
just
two
for
done,
you, Patrick,
three
and
and four.
Danielle.
Get
Danielle.
Dustin,
We can hear your
Dustin's
boss.
getting
Dustin.
scolded
Go
right
straight,
now at
make it
work.
out a 4-inch line. Yes, sir. And just make them as straight as you can, because when you put them down, they look better when they're.
Yeah, be more straight, Dustin.
I have a question. Why does the app always seem to turn your character, your picture, into a Asian guy? Like you have a guy hug a girl or kiss a girl. Some reason they turn into Asian.
Who?
The AI?
You know why? Yeah, it always turns them into it turned bubblegum into a trans.
Gangster, can you believe a long time ago
Why does it
Dustin
do
said
that?
he didn't want to rape Dan Newman, he wanted to rape me.
And then Logan lied and said that he wanted me instead, and I was let down when I found out he was trolling me.
No, that
I
was
like when you guys were
Clyde
trolling Wildheart
said
when he
that.
kept saying you were interrupting, so you just kept interrupting him more. Like that was a good one.
Oh. Me and Dustin were like the tag team right there. That was great.
Dude, Christian Pike has a good way of trolling. So he does it to Lupin all the time. And then he'll like interact with them normally where it looks like professional and stuff. When Lupin's on a panel and they just won't talk to each other, and then like yesterday at the very end, Pike's like, "See you later on the panel, Lupin." Oh man, that's so fucking funny.
You know why it does that? Daniel J. Newman. Why it always turns them like Asian or trans Asian.
Well,
Yeah, the
maybe.
Tran Asian Railway. It's because I'm subtly hinting at the Tran Asian Railway.
Well, hey, Clay, would you say like a unicorn tattoo is way too feminine?
I don't know. It depends on the context. Because if you're like, yeah, for a fun joke, I got drunk and I got this unicorn tattoo, I'd be like, that's kind of funny.
What if you got
But
like an infinity tattoo?
I have one of those.
That's worse than a unicorn.
No, it's not.
Snell says it.
Do you know why it does it, Daniel J. Newman? You should know you're Daniel J. Newman.
Oh.
I got an infinity
So you're-
tattoo because I am a Nazi and I wanted to like make fun of gay people and trans.
Do infinity and
What do you
beyond.
say?
All right, so you're asking me why AI turned people into trans and Asians?
Yeah, you should know you're
I
Daniel
know you
J.
keep
Newman.
saying that I should know
That's
this,
kinda
but
cool. Look at Joanna, dude. Oh man, Gangster has a point. Me and Dan know a trans woman that AI literally, because he looked at himself with AI generated images, and the next thing you know, he's like, "I'm a girl, everybody."
Guess who's here?
Who?
Carp.
Dan?
Yeah, who's here?
Is it
Carp?
is it Pike? Is he gonna be like, "See you later, Lupin," on the panel?
Wait, Luke is here?
No. But I was talking about how
He
like
was
your style
earlier.
of trolling is like very good.
I was only just trying to spend time with him.
Yeah. What the fuck are you doing, dumbass?
Hey,
Who are you talking to?
Oh,
This fucking stupid kid.
Stop cussing on the panel.
I'm
Dude,
turning
shut
at the
up,
intersection.
Christian.
Look
This
at
ain't your
this.
panel.
I'm turning at this
it
intersection.
can be.
isn't it? Oh,
And like in my
Now.
mid-turn, someone shoots up.
Christian's
in
like
between
Logan's
me.
dad.
Yeah, it might be
I
sometimes.
came here to restore.
I would accept mother long before father. Just,
what? But
I'm
Mike,
doing
how are
alright,
you
how are
today,
you?
little guy? I'm alright. We had Sandman, Lupin. That guy Smokey came on there. I asked him, "Is what they say about him true?" And he didn't say anything. I don't believe him.
Okay, we're having too much fun, Cecil.
Yeah.
Everybody is to refer to Cecil as Cecil from now.
Cecil.
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 I know.
From the
Cecil.
Cecil.
Invincibles.
Yep. She
You guys
doesn't want
watch
to
Invincible?
me. I can come up with better nicknames.
I have to give Dustin credit for that one. That's good.
There's lots of good ones out there you're just not knowing about.
Do you guys watch Invincible?
For
Anybody?
Invincible, no.
Oh yeah, I watched
tried
a
it.
little bit of it with you
Yeah.
and the other dude from our.
Yeah.
Why did you
He
say
told
it in that
Jermaine while he was
tone?
watching.
Because we did. We like watched it together
Yeah.
and we shared a snuggie.
We shared
And we
intimate
both looked at
moments.
each other's. We
Hey.
both looked at our matching infinity tattoos.
That's jealous.
People don't know about it, but I actually also have one right here.
He does.
I got this from a
We
young
had-
boy. He tattooed this
We
on
got.
my wrist. So I keep
He's
it
gonna
forever.
say she's an 80-year-old man.
A young boy.
A young
Gave me
boy.
this tattoo.
Stop
young boy.
making Dustin jealous.
Yeah, Clay. Well, I don't know what you're doing over there, Clay. Huh? Huh?
What's going
What?
on in the chat?
When you get home tonight, ooh,
Sorry.
you and I were gonna have words.
What? A young boy?
You heard me. You heard me, Clay. You're in trouble.
Do you know? Does
You're
Dustin
feeling-
know the young boy reference? You got to show him the
No.
video, Gangster.
No idea.
Because it's so funny.
Yeah.
What
It's-
the
A
fuck?
young boy gave me this, and every single day I look at it before I leave my house, and I fondle it with my fingertips.
Stick my hand to the cup.
That young boy is this guy, and I love him.
I need a Cecil.
You need to see Sal, the young boy video
I need
that
a
we're
Cecil,
referencing,
yeah.
because it's so cringy.
Yeah. I
I'm
need the
lightheaded
adult. I
from
need a
laughing.
I mean, in the context of the like rumors surrounding him, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah,
As
it
Gangster Ghost would say.
gives the rumors like some meat, where it's like
Hey,
maybe
hey.
this is actually going on. Like,
Christian, what's more effeminate, a unicorn or an infinity sign tattoo?
Wait, somebody asked me something?
Sure.
why are you saying this, Jess? Do you have a unicorn tattoo?
Maybe.
Is Jess a unicorny? You're a
That's
unicorny, aren't you?
That's my old life when I was
You
in
just
a,
gotta be like
in a
me.
pagan
Dude.
cult.
You gotta
that
be like, I
worshipped
got
unicorns.
this. I got this to infiltrate like the LGBTQs and make
Yep.
fun of them.
Mhm. It's only purple because that's what the mission required.
Yeah.
What do you think, Brother Pike?
I don't really know what's going on
What's your
here.
opinion on that? What's your opinion on the infinity tattoo?
The infinity,
Cecil's
the infinity
losing her
tattoo?
mind.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
What's more effeminate, a unicorn or an infinity sign tattoo?
What is
It's
the
a simple
infinity sign
question,
tattoo
Pike.
supposed to be?
It's not shorts or pants. He's not going to understand the question.
That's true.
Okay, so if infinity signs were shorts and unicorns were pants, which
There
one
you go.
And in that scenario, I'd be on Team Unicorn.
There we
you
go.
wear shorts?
I don't understand the question.
All right, I'll break it down for you. Clay left now. Okay,
I don't blame him.
so he's
Oh,
giving Clay a hard time because Clay has an infinity symbol on his wrist, tattooed there.
we might
Yeah,
have
Yeah,
actually
see,
hurt
Cecil's
Clay's
like
feelings.
questioning his manhood.
Are you happy, Cecil?
You say on his wrist?
Yeah.
That's gay.
Oh no.
I don't agree with you often, but I agree with you here.
I stand with
someone
my
click
friend. I
that?
think it's sweet. I think it's sweet, a sweet gesture of love.
I
don't
bet
care
you
for
were
some
saying that
baskets
as
on
you
your
were
wrist.
going
Come back,
down
we'll
on
stop.
him.
Clay, come back. We'll stop bullying you. Oh,
I see.
they both left. Clay. I didn't know Clay was actually sensitive.
Oh, he's back. Clay's
I don't
back.
think Clay cares.
Not sensitive.
Back again.
I think-
It's just my connection sucks because of my location.
Yeah, your connection is sensitive.
I thought Daniel was
Yeah.
leaving to comfort you.
For a fun goof, Jess, if you can figure out Cecil's real first and last name, I'll get it tattooed on me.
Well, I'm sure she'd probably tell you if that was the case.
I don't know what Cecil's
Look at it,
last
tattooed
name is
right
in
on my
the video.
forehead.
Just write
It's probably like
Cecil Bible
Martinez or
Talk.
something.
No, just put Cecil Bible Talk.
Rodriguez.
Cecil Rodriguez.
Could you imagine, like, what's her name if we're like, yeah, we're going to get Stephanie tattooed on us?
Mm-hmm. She's
Oh,
here.
trouble now.
She's here.
Cecil.
Cecil, I've been laughing so hard I got lightheaded.
Me too, dude. Me too. But I have to tell Clay, I'm not going to bully you anymore, Clay. I'm waving the peace flag.
Why?
Because I went and
never,
made it
actually
so gross and
retaliated.
pushed it too far.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that's why she's scared you'll retaliate.
Be honest, Cecil.
You will find out what it is.
Were you
You're
hating because you're kind of
triangle.
jealous? Because you and your husband don't have matching unicorn or infinity tattoos?
You hate us because you ain't us, cuz. I know, I have to try to
Yeah, that's
convince
what
him. We need matching tattoos, bro. What the heck?
Who said they hate us because they ain't us? Because that's what I said last night on Lupin's stream.
Oh, well, anybody can say that. That's a very common thing, Clay. So it's not
That's
like you're
from that movie.
They stole that
quoting
from me.
Pythagoras.
That's
From
from
the
the,
movie The Dictator?
interview.
The interview.
Clay's got a trademark on it and everything.
They
Yeah.
stole that from me. Oh, my mug.
Fuck.
I need to change this time.
So what are
GG.
you doing, Cecil? You just watching some TV?
I'm actually about to change a diaper, and I just got done doing the floors. And I'm thinking what I should make for dinner.
Flautas.
That's exactly what I'm about to be doing, but not washing.
Making
shit,
flautas?
but
Flautas?
like changing diapers and shit.
Oh,
My old
how's
lady's
the
gotta
baby,
go to
Clay?
work.
Yeah, let's see that baby,
Good.
bro.
I'm
Is
not
she
home right
sleeping
now. I'm still
better?
in my truck.
No. Oh yeah, I forgot
and
you're
she's starting to
driving.
like react where she'll like, when I talk to her, she'll like look at me and smile and stuff.
Oh, that's amazing.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
Seesaw.
Yeah.
What do you do if Clay find out about where you live, your grandparents, your parents' parents, parents?
Would you be
parents'
scared
parents?
if you get home and I was there and I'm like, infinity
No.
tattoos are not gay?
Infinity
Is that like
tattoos are
infinity?
family.
You got an infinity tattoo painted on your door.
I'm just
That's
crying
funny.
and I'm like screaming. Infinity tattoos aren't gay.
He's gonna
Dude,
get infinity
no.
rims on his truck.
No, you want
I'm
to know
driving an
number one?
Infinity
Wait,
car.
number one,
He doesn't-
Gonna buy
number
an
one,
infinity.
And his
number
license
one,
plate says not gay R15.
Yeah.
number one. I always conceal carry. I'm always carrying number one, and
I thought you
number
live
two.
in California.
I
Wait,
was
you live in
already
California?
doxxed. I was already doxxed. Some guy, some weird guy, that he didn't seem crazy or anything, but yeah, he doxed me. He just casually during a conversation, like on a panel, dropped my full name, and I was like, "Whoa,
Did you tell it to him?
no, of course not." What the
Whoa,
heck?
that's weird.
There's
Yeah.
ways. Come on, Jess. Pretend like you don't know how to find people online.
Exactly. Like it's so easy to find people online, so I'm not that creeped out. And like I said, I'm always carrying, so even if someone is insane enough, it'll be fine, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
I think
Like
everybody
Clay?
in here always conceals carries except
Right.
for Dustin.
Except for Dustin, yeah.
That's
His
because nobody
mind-
would really care to come after me.
Exactly.
It's not
His
likely,
mind
at
is his
least.
weapon.
I carry
Or
mine
scared
right
to
by
come
my tattoo on my lower back.
By my tramp stamp.
Yeah. I carry it in the tramp stamp position.
Yeah, they would be scared of you, Dustin. Like, fight them.
Yeah.
Dustin,
Right. Absolutely, GG.
see?
This isn't
I have
like
these.
that toxic
I have
of a
these
community
metal
where-
dentures. Like I put them in. Give them like the smiley tooth.
See?
Oh fuck.
See? Clay.
What?
Clay. There? What
Yeah.
you doing there, little guy, about the TV?
No, I'm like trying to.
Clay, what would you do if you fall into another dimension where you're married to Dustin and Badger Snake's your adopted son?
That's this dimension, GG. What are you talking about? I'm suing his wife for equal custody. I'm serious. You guys are laughing. What? I got the
Who?
David up. I got the criminal complaint. You guys, you better be ready.
Who are you talking to?
You. Oh, Clay.
About what?
Oh. Suing for equal custody.
If I found out Badger Snake was my son,
That would never happen.
Yeah.
You would be my kid.
I'd be like, dude, I'm gonna need to. Me and your stepmom are gonna have to move in with you. We need
No.
a place to live.
No.
We're gonna have to live here now.
I would say that the Dustin tattoos are the worst here.
Are you
crazy
gonna live-
tattoos.
What?
There you go. What do you do if you live with you're trapped on an island with Clay and Dustin?
If I was dropped in a what?
In an
With it?
octagon?
I guess I'd
You're
start
on an island
refereeing.
with Clay.
Oh, I thought you said octagon. I was about to say, I guess I'd be the referee. I don't know.
I mean, you're on an island with Clay and Dustin.
Okay.
We'd be
What
like,
would
we
you
have
do then?
to.
I feel like
figure out
the
a way
three
to
of
get
us
out of
would
here.
probably get along okay and try to figure out how to get off the island.
What if Wildheart were
We'd
there?
kill him.
We would.
What if
Yeah.
Bruce?
We'd probably end up drowning them and eating them.
We'd be
What
like,
if-
listen, Bruce,
Hi, Wildheart.
you gotta be the woman here.
What if Sandman?
Wow.
Sandman, he could do
Oh, I have some.
We wouldn't
entire
recognize
boat
him. If Sandman was there, nobody would know because we wouldn't recognize him.
Yeah, yeah, we wouldn't know who he was.
He's a man.
But I feel like
Because I'm pretty
Dustin-
sure, like you said earlier, with the voice changer,
No, he's a
Yeah.
man of sand. You gotta
I
recognize.
feel like Dustin would be like, we got to get rid of this fourth guy. I mean, he's a problem.
He'd be like, listen, 3's company, but 4's a crowd. Let's
Yeah.
kill him. So then you would be
What
like,
about Dustin?
it's so weird because everything in the Bible is always in divisions of 3, like multiples
Yeah,
of
there
3.
has to be 3 of them.
So you have a point.
This guy doesn't believe in. Wow, that's messed up.
Sam, Dustin, do you believe in the Trinity?
I think Dustin's at work.
Gangster, if you were trapped in a room
Oh man,
with like
party.
400,
Hi, Lupin.
What's up, Lupin?
what's up?
What up? What up? What's good with you?
726.
How are you today, little guy? Watch the TV?
Nah, I just got back from the store.
Oh, did you get the Tommy? Did you candies? Did you ice creams?
I got some vodka
Nice.
and
Oh.
Red Bull. And also, I got some beef jerkies. Like, I got some mixers because they had like beef jerky and they were for free. They were like free with each one.
Free beef jerky.
Oh, that's nice.
Beef jerky, yeah, beef jerky. Do you have that over there in England?
Yeah.
Are you allowed to eat meat, or do they just make you
He
eat
went all the way
crickets?
to the store to get
Free beef
you went up
jerky?
to you get some single black and milds.
I don't know.
No, I get like I get loose nicotine pouches.
He's
I don't
like,
know.
Wild Heart
did
was
I actually
trying to
like
talk,
black
guys.
and milds?
I used to
Oh.
whenever I was young and ghetto and smoked.
That's how you know
Oh,
you're
hold on,
ghetto. You're
everybody.
like, let me get
What you
one
say,
Mega
Robin?
Million, quick pick, and a black and mild.
Yeah, I did get the Mega Million. Yep. Go ahead, Wild. Yeah, the floor is yours, young sir.
You think
Yeah,
so?
Wild Heart's trying to talk.
You've probably been trying to talk for like 30 minutes, hasn't he?
Yeah, I
Just
think
spit it out.
Yeah, just go ahead and spit it out, man.
We
I think
promise
you
we
can
won't
do it.
interrupt you.
We believe in you.
No,
Never again. We won't interrupt you, I swear.
We won't. We
No,
won't.
I have nothing to say. Carry on.
Look, I mean, if it happens, it's usually on accident.
Hold on, everybody. Let Wildheart talk. Go ahead.
No,
I swear. No, I'm just playing.
I have nothing to say. No, I have
Yeah,
nothing.
you do. What is a Mega Million? What type of beef jerky did you get? You know, I got
No.
original and teriyaki.
I thought about 10 minutes ago. You asked me if we had beef jerky in the UK, and my answer.
Are you
was-
allowed to have beef jerky?
And my answer was going to be yes, and then 4 ignorant American like my friends interrupted me.
But it can't have. It can't be
That's
like.
a no-no word.
It can't have pork. It can't have pork though, right?
Sorry, guys, to go for swearing.
We're
Sorry.
really trying not to interrupt you, but you shouldn't say no words.
I don't want to have to give like a whole 30-minute speech on people interrupting me, but you know, people always interrupt me too, so I got to give like an hour-long speech on how it's not cool to be interrupted all the time. Can you not interrupt me, Gigi, please?
Dude, kick that piece of shit out of here.
Hey, Gigi, whoever said that piece of shit, kick them out.
He's
Hey,
probably
Gigi,
he's
how
probably
are
talking
you?
about Pixie. He's talking about Pixie. I don't think that's right, Dustin. You shouldn't talk about. You know,
Talking about
things like
Lupin.
that.
You need to get the fuck out of here, bro. Telling
freedom
Gigi to
fighter?
shut up and not interrupt you. You should.
I'm sorry, guys. Can I ask you a question? When did you let Badger, whatever his name is, take over your channel and tell you who should be here and who should not? When did that happen?
No,
Are you
he was
jealous?
He was saying that about the person who said something to Gigi for speaking. And so was I. I knew that's who he was directing it at.
No, I'm just saying Badger Smoke, or whatever his name is, Badger. Keep saying who should be here and who. I thought it was.
No, you're confused again.
I thought it was Gangster Ghost channel, not yours.
You're confused again.
When do you
That
get
was
to
Dustin Buck. You're
It was
confused
Dustin.
again.
Dustin was saying
You don't
that
even know what
Ghost
you're talking about.
Dustin, from what I understand, was saying Ghost should kick Lupin because Lupin told Ghost not to interrupt him, even though it's Ghost's channel.
Be quiet, woman. You don't know what you're talking about.
Sorry, I apologise. I got you mixed up because you all have 3 different names. I don't know. Right, whoever speaks someone is in the wrong.
Wildheart, that's the 3rd time you've accused me of doing something Dustin did.
I know, because you have a similar voice and you're very, very annoying.
Dustin and Badger don't have a similar voice.
You can definitely tell that there's a difference. Badger has a way deeper voice.
Anyone.
Well, I felt like you were defending me.
I didn't come in to defend anyone. I came in to say hey to Ghost because I had a moment. However, I can see that how easy it is for some people to run their mouth from the side chat with their passive-aggressive comments and their fantasies.
I'm giving you credit for sticking up for me anyway. You're going to have to deal with it.
I don't have any problem with you, Pixie.
So do you guys think that the Jews actually have like a laser beam particle, directed particle energy beam?
What is it with you and the anti-Semitic remarks?
Yes, Americans have one. It was probably, created by Israel.
I need to know what did a Jew sting you as a child? Is that what happened?
Lupin,
what happened to you, Lupin?
Lupin, do you have a blue roof?
Sorry, Lupin, I missed that. Can you repeat the question, please? Did the Jews have a what?
A directed energy particle beam.
Yeah.
Probably harbored in a satellite somewhere.
A Jewish space laser? Is he seriously suggesting Jewish space lasers?
I think
maybe they can.
I have a Jewish friend, and he says it's real.
Yeah, I think that's been confirmed.
In California, places like that, they just kind of seem to spontaneously combust.
The laser only works in very liberal areas, though.
Right. It doesn't even have to be a space laser. It could be a freaking drone dropping gasoline and shooting sparks.
Wow.
That's all it has to be. It doesn't have to be no freaking.
Are you saying the Jews are like gay people? That's kind of anti-Semitic, if you ask me.
Oh yeah, because a drone dropping gas is something a K person would think of, right? Right, Lupin?
You said getting sparks like they were banging rocks together with some gasoline and going hoo ha ha.
Okay, Lupin, you're just too stupid to even talk to, bro.
I want to see the drone. I want to see the drone that bangs rocks together.
Those are the Old Testament drones. They drop them on gays.
Sorry, Gangster, can I have a minute, please?
It's part of the Apocrypha, though. The Catholic Church has removed those books out of the Bible. So
okay.
You have to look for
Hold on, everybody.
Right, Lupin came in with the Jews creating a Star Wars kind of device to kill everyone. And then he accuses someone else of being anti-Semitic.
Whoa, he said not everybody. Whoa, I didn't even go with the whole world domination plan yet.
Burpike's and Clay's connection was bad, and he said that him and Burpike will join Lupin tonight on his show.
Well,
nice.
We already talked about the Jew lasers last night. At least we were going to. Achilles came in, and I talked for Achilles for a while like that, but the conversation was everywhere, and I was a little bit faded.
Can I ask you a question?
No way.
Just a little bit.
No way, Lupin.
Lupin, are you a sad Lupin, or are you a happy?
I don't know. Badger Snake slipped me a little bit of his medication, so now I just don't feel anything. I'm just numb.
What about this type of Lupin?
Sadly, that's the Lupin that I want to be, but right now I gotta go to
thumb.
Yeah, no, they get the best angles of me.
Yeah.
They're talking about my show later on that Christian's gonna try and troll, and I like let him on for like 2 seconds, and I don't let him speak. But he waits backstage for like an hour.
Yeah, he looked. It's crazy.
It's like, who's trolling who at that point? If somebody's keeping you backstage, like if I'm backstage for more than like 5 minutes, I'm gone.
You're full of shit. You're so full of shit,
dude. If I'm backstage for more than 5 minutes, I'm out of there.
I don't believe you. I don't believe a single word you're saying right now.
And the moment I get in a room, like I establish dominance and like just announce my
establish dominance.
Exactly. I just step my foot.
You mean shit all over everything like a pigeon?
Like a pigeon playing chess.
Establish dominance. That's hilarious. This fucking piece of shit. I needed that laugh. Thank you, Lupin.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Hey, who are you? Are you a happy Lupin or a sad
Establish dominance?
You gotta establish dominance.
You don't establish dominance.
They don't say Lupin be pooping.
You establish moochness.
They don't.
That's what you establish. You're like a mooch.
They don't say Lupin pooping or Lupin doopin takes a pooping. It's because I be
more like Lupin mooching off of Gangster Ghost's freaking cock.
I don't know about that. That might be a sundowner. That might be a sundowner thing.
This Gangster Ghost.
What is going on in here?
Shut up! Shut up, Lionheart! Shut up, Lionheart! Shut up, Lionheart!
No, don't tell Wild to hush.
Yeah.
Gangster Ghost, this is what I come to your channel for. Serious intellectual debate. Pooping, looping, stooping. That's what I come to this channel for.
That's why I'm here, man. To shit on all of y'all.
Kick the fucking idiot.
Like a pigeon.
Mm-hmm. Hey, it still got your attention, didn't it?
He's been spending most his life living in short bus paradise. He gets stuck once or twice learning in short bus paradise.
Hey Dustin, you know, if you got a short bus, that would be like living in a like 3-bedroom apartment.
That's your paradise, bro. Short bus paradise.
It could be your paradise too. Like you wouldn't have to be sleeping in your sedan. You could have a whole bus where you could be sleeping on. Like, and it could be a short bus. It could be a big bus. Either way, I mean, it's an upgrade. Gas is cheap.
I mean, I appreciate the suggestion, Lupin. That doesn't take away from the fact that you're a fucking moron.
Oh, well, is that why people ride the short bus? I thought it was because they had like mental deficiencies.
Yeah. Yes, Lupin. That's exactly what I'm referring to.
Okay, I don't think those people are morons. I just think they might be mentally deficient. But I mean, okay, I can understand if you don't see the difference.
Lupin.
Gangster.
Have you ever been to Spain?
I have family in Spain. I'm planning to visit. I was planning to visit Spain and the Canary Islands.
I have ancestors from Spain too, and Portuguese.
So, are you going to be flying alone?
At first. I could be related.
What do you think? He needs a car seat or something? And
right? Like
a parental guardian. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Are you serious? Lupin, he's not you. He doesn't need his dad with his hand up his ass everywhere he fucking goes. Shut the fuck up, Lupin.
Sometimes it's my mom, okay?
Yeah.
I travel with my mom as well. But you never flown before, so you never been to the airport, like you never gone through the steps? No? Okay, well that could be intimidating. That's why I like asked, like, I don't know. It's not that difficult. But you know, a few words of advice, you know, get to your destination at least an hour early. Like it used to be like 2 hours early, but now it's gotten a lot better. And you got your passport, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you kind of need that.
Are you a travel agent, Lupin?
No, just checking.
Then what the fuck are you telling Gigi about anything for, dude?
Because he's never flown before. I'm just giving him some advice.
Yeah, dude, I don't think the only advice you should be giving people is how to get resin out of their bongs or anything to do with Twinkies and ding dongs.
But I don't even
That's
smoke.
what you're qualified to give advice for. That's what you're qualified to give advice for, Lupin. Stick to it. Don't venture outside of your comfort zone, bro, because it makes you look really
if you need to
stupid.
clean out your bong, 70 to 90% rubbing alcohol, a little bit of salt, swirl it around. That usually gets all the resin out of there.
That's all grade A advice. Stick to that, Gigi.
Yeah, and then
Don't be
if you're
telling Gigi.
if you're
Don't be
alcoholic,
telling Gigi about anything, bro.
afterward, and you get
You're not in a position to be telling Gigi anything. You're not that
in a
smart.
position to tell me what I'm in position to tell whoever.
I think I am. I'm more qualified to tell you what position you're in than you are to tell yourself. I promise you that.
Well, I know that's what you like to think in your little brain.
Just do me a favor. Shut up, Lupin. You're not worldly. You don't even. I wouldn't take advice from you on how to put my underwear on. Okay.
So, what airport are you going to go to, Gigi?
UK?
No, the airport in Michigan. Which airport? Is it O'Hare?
I don't know.
Is O'Hare in Detroit? I think. No, I don't think so.
Why are you going to meet him there and walk him to the plane?
Maybe. I might be traveling. I'm going to be traveling in June. Are you going to?
You mean you're going to be having your dad pay your way wherever you're going? Is that what you mean?
That too.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do some traveling. Are you waiting for your grandparents' inheritance so you can get out of your car and move into an apartment?
It might be nicer.
Exactly. So yeah.
So, at least I'm not mooching off my dad and my mom.
Yeah, you're just waiting for your grandparents to die. Boom, big deal.
I feel like I've missed most of your streams lately, Ghost. How have you been?
Yeah, Gigi, how
are you? Is that Terry?
That is
Pixie.
Pixie, the crack whore.
Oh.
He's just talking a little bit louder, like higher.
I'm sorry, Pixie. I didn't mean to.
I was actually trying to be a little bit quieter. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Pixie. I didn't mean to misconstrue you with somebody else.
Yeah, Pixie's barely gotten to speak. How are you, Pixie? Sorry, Logan.
I'm good. I've been missing a lot of Ghost streams lately, and I had a moment at work, so I thought I would come in and see how
they're
Ghost
not
is
as frequent
doing.
as they used to be.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, they used.
Yeah, Mondays and Fridays.
They used to be daily, right?
He used to be in here slinging mud at each other every day.
Oh, I need to. Brett Keane said he would come on if I do a show between Monday and Friday.
Are you gonna have him on?
Well, if I did.
Who?
Yeah, I'll probably see about doing that. Would you like that, Dustin?
I have a mixed opinion on it, Gigi. But again, it's not my show, bud. So I mean, if you're asking me my opinion, I'll tell you. But if you're asking me for what to do, mum's the word.
Who's he asking about?
The manatee known as Brett Keane.
I don't know that guy.
He knows you. He knows you all.
Good for him.
Actually, he's the one who got me onto YouTube.
Yeah.
I bet everyone through Brett.
Brett Keane should really lean into the manatee thing, bro. Like he should have like a manatee suit and everything.
I met Steve, Farchuk, Aiden, Wildheart.
So
I met a lot of people for Brett.
Logan, do you have like an itinerary or something? Like, are you just gonna kind of go with the flow with the other person you're going with?
What you say?
I said, do you have like a whole itinerary planned out for where you're gonna go when you're over there?
Did you buy this as a package, or is this someone else doing this for you, Gigi?
What's that water sound?
Guess who's here? Jill. Yeah, I go to London and go to a lot of places like the British Museum and stuff like that.
That sounds like you have like a designated chaperone kind of thing going on.
Oh, my friends come over.
Right. Okay.
Oh, guess who's here, everybody? Jill. Jesus is Lord. Hi, Jill. Jesus is Lord.
GG's.
Hey there. Hi.
What's up?
How are you today?
Never had a bad day in my life.
I'm going to scoot my chair over by the window and be back in a little bit, okay?
I'll miss you, Pixie.
Thank you.
Later days.
Yeah,
Pixie.
Pixie.
Later. How you been, Jill?
Good. Is that
What is that like?
that background noise that's going on?
That background noise. It sounds like someone's just constantly screwing a gas cap on.
I'm painting. I'll mute myself. Sorry about that.
You're good.
That's all right, buddy. Jill, what you doing there, little guy? Watching TV?
Oh, you hear some background noise?
It's gone.
Not anymore. Hi, how are you?
Good. How about yourself?
Good. Have you ever talked to Badger Snake?
Who?
This guy right here, beside me, Badger Snake.
Hey, what's up now?
Hey, how's it going, Badger?
It's going. Been a long day. Got one more day tomorrow, and then I'll be ready for church.
Oh, that's
good.
Yeah.
Jill, are you what Christian sect are you part of?
I don't know.
Are you Crips or Bloods?
I have a Christian sect. If I'm part of a Christian sect, but
Are you West Coast or East Coast?
I'm on the I'm on the Central Coast.
Okay.
That's good. Are you a Protestant, Catholic, or Orthodox?
I would say, well, definitely Protestant, yeah, but definitely not Catholic.
Have you ever been to another country?
Have I ever been what?
To another country?
Oh, sure. Dominican Republic.
What country you been?
Mexico. Canada.
Is it true you've been to Canada?
Yeah.
Oh, Canada, eh? That's for sale. Yeah, what do you think? Have you ever met Wildheart?
Sure. Yeah. Wildheart banned me from his channel.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why you do that for?
Because I challenged him to burn a copy of the Quran. Like he did,
Oh, he was talking about doing that.
Yeah, sure. He's not going to do it. Yeah. Like he did with the Bible.
Well, yeah, we won't decapitate people for burning our book.
Yeah, they'll cancel his food stamps. I told him.
Right.
Jill, have you ever debated guys like G-Man?
Yeah. I listen to G-Man. We go way back.
Here's one guy I like see debate. Bruce. He's a hardcore anti-Calvinist.
Bruce.
Yeah, Wayne. He comes on here a lot of times. He yells at people and tells them what they think.
Yeah. He likes to tell you what you think when you start talking.
Did you say he was an atheist Calvinist?
No.
No,
he's an independent Baptist.
anti-Calvinist. Yeah. What do you think of that? Is that crazy?
A Caltheist?
Yeah. Have you ever met Dustin before?
We've met in passing.
I'm not sure, but probably.
Yeah, we've met.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, Dustin Buck. You know me. Praise I Am channel.
Oh, I have been on Praise's channel.
How many channels are you on?
Almost a year.
Me? I'm on a lot.
Yeah.
I know quite a few people.
He knows people that knows some people that knows some people.
Everybody knows some things and knows some things and knows some things.
See? But Jill, would you ever debate Bruce? That'd be an awesome debate. You versus Bruce.
What?
Calvinist versus free will guy.
Well,
would you ever debate him?
I don't know. What do you mean? Well, non-Calvinist, because Calvin believed in free will, but so it'd be
they don't believe in free
versus non-Calvinist, I would say.
Calvinists don't believe in free will.
Well, John Calvin sure did.
Yeah,
but
the Calvinists of
finding Calvinists.
Yeah, but the Calvinists usually believe in predestination.
So did John
5
Calvin.
points.
That's where the 5 points come from.
Yeah.
But he also believed, well, he codified it. That's not where they come from, but he also believed in predestination and free will.
How do you reconcile the two?
How do I reconcile the two? Well, it depends on how you're defining either. So, I mean, there's been no
so like free will and predestination. How can that exist? So you just have the free will. Is it kind of like you're on a train and you can kind of do whatever you want, but it's going where it's going?
I'm not sure how you're defining either term. You're saying it's a train. You're making an analogy.
Yeah, let's say
train
predestination. Like if you have predestination, then it's already determined where you're going to go. So you're not really having that much of an effect on where you go. Like your free will does not really come into play. So it's like you're in a train car and you can do what you want in there.
Well, that's not what John Calvin taught. To be predestined simply comes from Scripture. For those who he foreknew, he also predestined. So it's talking about salvation. So your salvation was decided beforehand, according to Scripture. So I'm not sure what you're defining by free will is not what we mean. Excuse me. When we're discussing the doctrines of grace, and when we're discussing soteriological concepts, it's only speaking about salvation, not whether or not you ate a cheeseburger versus a hot dog.
Mm-hmm.
So you are certainly, it's part of God's sovereign decree that you are saved and you are predestined. You are, that's consistent with God's work, God's sovereign decree, and predestination, what's called predestination. But theologians do debate on how they're compatible, how that's possible. It's called compatibilism. But it certainly is true that you are predestined. That part of you, at least. We can debate everything else, and philosophically, but Scripture is certainly clear on that. Salvation belongs to the Lord,
but it's given as a gift to everybody else.
No, it's not.
No. So what? Where's your receipt?
So So would you say you embrace like monergism?
Of course. So did Paul. So did the apostles. Yeah. That's where it's coming from. Ephesians 1. And Paul talks about us being foreknown or predestined or elect.
Predestined.
Yeah. Yeah, Ephesians 1 is you guys are Christians, right?
Yeah, I'm an Orthodox Christian.
Oh, okay. So this doctrine, you may not like this doctrine.
I'm Eastern Orthodox. So, but like, I just think there's a problem, like where some people go fully determinism, and then some people go straight to like Pelagianism, and it's just, I feel like so many people just push the needle one way or the other, and that there's no balance there. Like in Orthodoxy, we have what's called synergia, which is like where you're working in cooperation with God with His grace.
Well, I'm not sure how you were able to do that before.
Before what?
The foundation.
Dust in the wind, man.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, how were you able to do that? According to Paul, this happened. He blessed us in Christ with every spiritual blessing in the heavenly places, even as He chose us in Him before the foundation of the world, that we should be holy. So how were you able to do, and how was the synergy part playing in at this point?
Can you give me that verse? I'm probably not even an eighth as well read as you probably are, so you have to take your time with me here.
That's Ephesians 1.
Yeah, Ephesians 1.
Right. I mean, I would say that it does play out in the temporal realm, what He ordains, but it's not something you had a part in initially, I would say. And I believe that's part of God displaying His character, His love, His
yes, but we actively engage with God and pursue and Christ. Like we pursue Christ like actively daily.
Sure, of course you do.
Yeah.
Why do you do it?
And so there's why do I do it?
Yeah, that's what the Reformed position actually tries to grapple with. It doesn't really concern with itself with the what or even the who. It's He predestined us for adoption to Himself as sons through Jesus Christ, according to the purpose of His will. That's why.
I mean, yeah, I guess like from a Western kind of perspective, I hear what you're saying.
I think the West has influenced. This has a great influence on this doctrine, because in the East, it's even in other religions, it's really a matter of fate. Even who you're born
other
or
religions,
married to, yeah, other cultures, other religions, other ethnicities.
There's multiple ethnic forms of Christianity.
But they're all the same religion, though, right?
Well, I'm saying in the East in general, the Buddhist religion, it's more so about faith.
Yeah. There you go. Now you're listening, Jess.
Than it is about, you being some sort of trailblazer and paving your own destiny.
Yeah.
It's different when he does it, right? I'm like, no, it's not.
It's for your own good, pussy.
Yeah.
Come on, Bob.
Look, here's the man. I'll shut up.
How you doing, JG?
How you doing?
Go ahead.
Much love, Bond.
So Badger,
yep.
I did want to speak to you.
Go ahead.
So The stream that I saw you in, and you were speaking to Wildheart when he was in there.
Yep.
And you were, you were talking about him displaying himself and displaying inappropriate.
And not that I'm making an excuse, but he brought up that he was not allowed on a stream because he did that.
Who said that?
He did.
Wildheart.
No. Who's not allowed on the stream?
I don't know.
Wildheart.
Who streamed.
Wildheart's not allowed.
That's funny.
Justin, I'm talking to Badger.
Okay, so Wildheart said, "I'm not allowed on so and so stream because I exposed myself."
Whose stream was that?
I can't remember.
Brett King.
It's Brett King's, right?
Okay.
So Brett King is going around giving this story about Wildheart exposing himself, right?
Okay.
So is Wildheart.
So is Wildheart. Wildheart said it in such a way it sounds like he did it.
Yeah, Wildheart is saying I was really drunk. I was out of my mind. So if that's what happened, that was wrong.
Look, being drunk and stupid is no excuse.
Clockwork. Can I talk to Badger?
I thought you were.
Well, why are you speaking right now?
Because I have a voice.
Well, let's just clear the air here between me and Bond.
Yes, let's do that.
First of all, I just want to say, Bond, I respect what you're doing for him. I know that you give a lot of your own time to him. I know that you are a recovering addict yourself. I know I have addiction issues with things. I don't think I'm any better than Wildheart. I do think, though, however, Wildheart makes it habitual to come into spaces out of context and derail the conversation.
Okay. Yes, that's fair. What you just said?
Constantly.
Yes, I will agree with you. I agree with you with what you just said. He will go into Bible studies where there's full of Christians, and he'll try to turn it into an atheist first Christian stream whenever the stream was an in-house conversation, right?
And I'll acknowledge he probably does that because he's lonely as hell.
Yes, okay. I agree with you there. But so I agree with you. But my issue was in that stream you tried to twist the narrative into he's going to show himself again willingly, and he's also going to show himself knowingly if there's kids around.
Can I
I feel like I should be in on this conversation because I was really more.
Dustin wasn't. Yeah, Dustin should be. Yeah.
Okay, I feel like I should be in this.
Okay, and I agree, but let me say the point I was going to say, because I don't know if Bond caught this part. And maybe I wasn't, because of the way my brain works and me being ADD as hell, maybe I didn't get across my points like I thought I did. But I got aggravated with Wildheart because he talked about exposing himself, and I said, you can't just do that. And he said, well, it just violates terms of service. Then I tried to bring up, well, what if no one wants to see that, dude? Like that's almost like assault. Like if you did it in a public place, that would be like you go on a list. And he pushed back on that, and that's where I kind of got mad. And I'm probably a little bit OCD about this whole subject because, when it comes to the internet kind of pisses me off, that the fact that some dude could just whip his dick out on a stream and he's not going to go to jail for that. Whereas if he did it somewhere else, he would. And I'm not saying like an adult site. Like obviously if you're on an adult site, it's different.
Yeah. I think the big issue is that from the start, he has admitted that he was wrong. If that happened, he was wrong because he doesn't remember that. Yeah. He says he was wrong in that. He says he wouldn't do it again because that's wrong. But you kept pushing it.
I I mean, the thing is, I got a friend of mine who got drunk and killed somebody in a car accident, and he did not remember killing the person or getting in the accident either.
Yeah, I
I'm
get
not saying
that.
that's his.
There's
that's
repercussions. There's consequences for your actions, right? And he realizes that. You know, he's gone to prison.
Even if he was
He's
drunk,
gone to prison. He's served time. He has had to do time for his actions. And now, for whatever those actions were that he may or may not have done, he says now, I would not do it again. But you two kept saying
he didn't show. He didn't show an actual remorse to me. He
said he wouldn't do
like,
it again.
oh well, it violates YouTube's terms of service. That was.
He
all
said he
had to
wouldn't do
say.
it again.
How many people are sitting in prison right now that said the same thing? What do you mean? Does that make it better somehow?
Justin, you're the one that said that if he thought ghosts looked like a kid, he would show himself.
And
y'all tried to portray him like he was a pedophile.
And
no,
Dustin did do it. Don't say no.
Like,
don't
if
say
you
no.
did that in a park.
Don't say no.
In real life, you would be.
Don't say no, because Dustin said
if you're a kid, don't put my words in Jess's mouth.
I'm saying what Dustin said. I'm not saying what Badger said.
Okay.
So don't go there.
No, I'll explain it exactly like I want to explain it, and I'll tell you exactly what I meant.
I'm telling you exactly what you said, so don't say that I'm putting what you said in Badger's mouth.
Kind of sounds like you were a little bit ago.
No. Did I? I said what Dustin said. I didn't say what.
Kind of sounded that. It kind of sounded that way, but you were telling Jess.
I said what
you. But you were saying.
Said,
but you were saying to Jess though. But you were saying to Jess though. You weren't talking to me.
I was saying to Jess.
You were talking to Jess. So don't put my words in Jess's mouth.
Dustin, I said I was telling Jess what Dustin said. I'm not saying what what Badger said. I'm saying to Jess what Dustin said. So let's keep up with the conversation.
Hey, that's not how you framed it.
Exactly how I framed it. Go back and listen.
That's not how you framed it.
Go back.
I will. Well, actually, I don't even have to. I have it. It's in the brain. I have it right here, bro. I'm right. I have it right here. I know exactly what you said. You said, "Don't try and say that it wasn't," because Dustin said. Don't try and say that it wasn't, because Dustin said. You were saying that to Jess. That's exactly what you said. Quote verbatim. You were trying.
Are you an idiot? What are you saying?
Are you listening? If you're trying to say that to Jess, it makes sense. It makes sense that you weren't. Will you shut up? It makes sense of what you're saying. If you're saying it to me, it doesn't make sense if what you're saying is you're saying it to Jess. Why would you need to tell Jess what I said? Why would you need to tell Jess what I said? Because you're trying to hold him accountable for what I said.
Because both of you were involved in conversation.
Yeah, see, he's trying to hold you accountable for what I said.
Bond, I do have to say.
When I started this conversation, I said I wanted to talk to Jess. Dustin said I was involved in that conversation too. So I said, okay,
absolutely.
Let's involve Dustin. So I involved Dustin in what he said in the conversation. So what's the issue?
Bond,
you're trying to hold Jess accountable to what I said.
I'm not holding Jess accountable to what Dustin said.
Wait. Is it that hard for Bond to say, and then Dustin said...
I did say that, you idiot.
That's not what you said. You said you were trying to hold him as a pedophile. No, what you said, Bond, what you said, Bond, was you were trying to hold him to be a pedophile. That is exactly what you said, word for word. That's exactly what you said. That's exactly what you said, you fucking retard.
Are you retarded?
No, you said that. You said he was. You said that.
Hold on. Hey, calm down, guys. Calm down. Listen, Bond, you also threw back that whole thing from Missing Mods stream into my face regarding that.
Yes.
Like, okay, so, well, first of all, the two are nowhere near each other, making inappropriate jokes. Like, is not the same as exposing yourself to people.
Can I tell you why I went that route?
Because you were trying to prick my conscience because you know I have one.
No. Do you want to hear why I went that route?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay, so Wildheart, if he did what Brett King said he did, he was under the influence. He was out of his mind. He didn't know what he was doing, and he did what he did. It was wrong. He admits that it's wrong now. He says he wouldn't do it now because that is a bad thing to do. What you did with making people uncomfortable. I'm not going to be able to finish. Okay, that's fine. I'm not going to be able to finish. It's fine.
No, go ahead. You're going to say it was worse.
No. I'm not saying it's worse. What I'm saying is that what you did sober, and you did it willingly.
Are you insane? That's not worse.
So Dustin. Okay, I'm not going to be able to finish. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Finish.
Funny how no one's holding Clay accountable when he was saying way worse stuff than me.
Yeah, Clay's an idiot too. He's a fucktard too.
But you guys don't hold Clay to the same.
But what I'm saying is, Badger, is that what Wildheart did, he was under the influence. He didn't know what was happening. He thought he was somewhere else. Not saying that it was right. It was wrong. Right. It was 100% wrong. He admits that it was wrong.
If I'm going to be inappropriate,
he has apologized. Okay, so go ahead. I'm not going to be able to finish. Go ahead.
So if I'm going to be inappropriate, I should just get drunk first?
No. What I'm saying is that what Wildheart did, he was under the influence. He says it's wrong now. He's sober. He knows that it was wrong. He says he would not do those things now. What you did it willingly and sober. So why should I believe you when you say you're not going to do it again? Because you did it.
What did he do? What did he do?
Dustin, shut up. I'm talking to Badger right now.
Or what?
Well, let me explain myself. I was on mod stream. I made a couple inappropriate.
Were you sober when you did it?
Sure.
So you willingly made those comments.
Me and Clay were going back and forth talking like guys do.
Yeah, you were sober, just locker room.
Oh my gosh! So only drunk people can be virtuous. Got it.
What I'm saying is that you're calling out someone who did something terrible when he was under the influence, not under the influence now, and says yes, that was wrong. And you did.
Are you comparing jokes
Dustin,
to
why are you talking
exposure?
right now? I'm not talking to you.
Are you comparing jokes to exposure? Are you saying that there's in any way comparability?
What I'm saying is, why should I trust Badger when he did what he did sober and willingly? Why should I trust?
He told
Dustin,
jokes.
Why are you talking?
Do you realize that as soon as she started actually,
you mean bringing clarity to what you're saying, Bond? Is that what you mean?
Realize that the second I heard Mod say that was making her uncomfortable, I stopped.
But why should I believe that you're not going to do it again? Because you willingly did it.
Because I'll never go on her stream again because she set me on fire in front of everyone when I couldn't even defend myself when I was at work.
So you're just not going to go on the stream anymore.
With a whole bunch
you're
of
going to
other
say
people,
those other things on other
with a whole bunch of other people piling on to me.
You're going to say those other things. You're going to say those things on other streams.
No, I'm not.
So what if he does? What business is that of yours, Bond?
Go do something. I'm talking to Jess right
Bond, the thing is, I actually felt convicted about it and apologized, and then she went on the next day to guilt.
Wildheart apologized as well. He felt bad about it as well. So what's the difference? You did it willingly while sober. He did it in a mind state where his mind wasn't all there. Now his mind is there.
Oh, it's different when he does it. It's different when he does it. No, just don't even go into this crap. He's just trying to bait you into feeling bad and admitting that it's okay when he does it because it's different.
I already apologized, and then she went on to be unforgiving and make a big deal about it again.
But why should I believe that you're not going to do it again?
Why does it matter if you do?
Because I don't go. I typically don't do that.
That was
typically
probably
don't.
one of the one times I've been out of pocket like
When
that.
you
that
willingly chose
explicitly.
to do it.
Oh my gosh.
What I'm saying is, dude, is like
No, what you're saying is
no. What I'm saying, no.
Look,
Hold on. Give me a second. Give me one
and
second. Give me
Wildheart,
1 second. I'm going to talk
Wildheart are
over you.
tight.
Give me 1 second. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
So
y'all are close.
you were
and you
trying
want
to hold
defend your boy.
Wildheart. You're trying to hold Wildheart responsible for things that he did in the past, and he now admits was wrong. He doesn't want to do those things, and you're trying to run this narrative that he would do it if there was a kid on stream because maybe Gangster Ghost looks young. And
You
he
just
might
said that
do
to
it
me
again.
when you just admitted that was a Dustin thing.
No. I didn't never said that was a Dustin thing.
Again! This is twice now! You can't say bullshit anymore! Twice now he's done that!
Hey, look, calm your tits, man. Shouting does not make you right.
All I'm trying to say is that Jess.
Or what? What are you gonna do, hillbilly? You gonna moonshine me to death? You gonna moonshine me to death? Shut the fuck up, dude. Yeah, I believe you. I believe you. What's up, buddy? How you doing, Aiden?
All I'm trying to say is,
what's up, Aiden?
Why are you holding Wildheart to some hearsay that Brett King is telling you? Whenever he's saying if that happened, that was wrong and he wouldn't do it again.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to not let you finish. I thought you were done. I'm sorry. Yeah, but as far as like taking anything that Brett Keane has to say at face value, I definitely would advise against that.
Yeah. Brett King is like,
well, but it's not Brett Keane. It's also he admitted to it himself.
No, he said if that happened, that was wrong.
No, that's not what he said. That's not what he said. He said he admitted to it. Just back me up on this.
He admitted to doing it.
He said if that.
Thanks for the love of God, dude.
He admitted.
I wasn't the only one there.
Doing it more than once.
He said.
If I mean, we're gonna have to have
I only did what I did the one time, and I probably won't ever do it again because I already felt convicted about it. And Stephanie made sure to
set me on fire in front of everyone and have people coming after me, sending me messages and stuff, and coming in and roasting me the last time I was on here and saying all this stuff and telling people I'm a pervert because I made a couple jokes.
You did make some bad jokes.
Well, I remember that stream.
So
that everyone's talking about.
I don't
I'm
know why
pretty
y'all
sure
aren't holding Stephanie accountable for being a gossip when I blocked her and asked her not to talk to me, and she always comes into the comments and has something to say to me everywhere I go anywhere.
In that stream, Clay was 100 times worse than.
And Clay was way worse than me. And Clay was way worse than me, and I got sucked into joking around because I like to joke around with people.
Okay, I wouldn't go that far. Look, Jess. I will go so far as to say that if you bear responsibility here, I would say generously you maybe bear a third. I would say 25%.
And I apologize. Clay never apologized. Clay is still trolling her and looking for ways to screw with her, and I've already told him to stop.
Well, Clay is just, I mean, like, I definitely think that if anybody, like, I don't think that we need to rally against him or anything like that, but I think it's just funny acknowledging that Clay is, like, this grown man that's in his 30s and all that he ever
but
wants
also
to do.
Stephanie is a grown woman who's constantly accusing everyone of trying to dox her and all of this kind of stuff, too, so we can hold her accountable for her actions as well.
Smooth radiator.
It's not a dichotomy of one or the other.
I'm not saying it is. Look. We all know Clay will always go for the meme and always go for the joke. I'm used to joking around with Clay one-on-one. I wasn't thinking. I was joking around with him. I said a couple things to make him laugh on her stream. She started acting uncomfortable, and I apologized and I stopped. But I still have to hear about it for the next week. I wish I hadn't done it, but I can't go in a time machine and tell myself to shut up.
Bro, you shouldn't even be apologizing. You're just feeding meat to the wolves, bro. They're not
I
going to
know they're
back
not
off.
going to back off. So that at this point, if they're not going to back off and they're going to act that way and try to keep re-crucifying me over it, then I don't care anymore, because now you're just using my own empathy for other people against me.
Jess, can I ask you a question? Would you stop anytime that Wildheart joins the stream? Would you stop bringing up that he's going to expose himself, or that he's possibly going to?
That's not what I say. I say he's going to derail the whole conversation. I do not say that.
That's not what you said that one time.
I will from now on make an effort to highlight his exposure.
Oh, so you're just gonna go all in.
Yes, absolutely. With a grand fuck you.
Well, we will have more interaction.
Well, I do. You know, Dustin does have a point, because you all know I will apologize and I will take responsibility.
I do.
Wildheart's apologized.
But
Wildheart has apologized.
No one's going to go after Clay, because that's just what Clay does. And I have to pay for both
fuck
of
you
us.
guys. Fuck you guys. Straight fuck you. Just don't pay attention to this douchebag. He's not going to do anything about it. Just lay him down, dude. Just lay him down.
I've literally got less than 60 seconds before I got to get back to work here. So there's
So go ahead, Bon. I understand you care about Wildheart. I get it.
Just real quick. Jess, I've literally got to go in like less than a minute. Just give me real quick.
All right.
Dustin, I disagree with the idea that you're gonna keep bringing that up every single chance that you get. It's just bringing it up every single chance that you get and perpetuating the problem is not something I'm gonna support, because perpetuating the issue is not ever gonna be a good thing, and just constantly bringing it up over and over again is going to perpetuate that as an issue. So I can't support something like that. But anyways, I do have to go, so I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one. Have a good one, GG. Take care, buddy. And Dustin, understand.
It's only out of the immense respect I have for Aiden that I would even consider going back.
Well, and I don't disrespect you, and I have no disrespect for you when I say that, Dustin. Understand that. I'll have to go. Much love, Dustin. Talk to you later.
Much love, Aiden.
Can I ask, has anyone on this panel seen Wildheart display himself in that manner?
I've seen Wildheart display behavior that's
talking
questionable.
About display his parts.
Not physical exposure, but I have seen him use drugs on many streams. I've seen him use drugs. I've seen him use drugs. He's admitted to it. He's admitted to it. I don't need to see it. He admitted. There's no need to see. When he admits, it's over. There's no need to see.
Himself, but you're gonna still perpetuate that rumor.
Fucking A-Tweety, I will.
Because you've never
Why wouldn't
seen
I?
it, so you're still gonna talk about it.
So what?
You've never seen it.
What's your point? Get to your fucking point. Get to your fucking point. Get to your fucking point.
Yelling at people does not make you right.
Hey, Dustin, come to Texas.
Fuck down.
Or what, dude? What are you gonna do? Moonshine me to death? I don't care.
Fucking kick your ass. How about that?
Yeah, I'd love to see you try, bro.
I'd
love that.
Gangster.
Oh well, whatever.
Yeah, see, you don't even pay attention to what people say. Yeah,
I don't, because after a certain point, there's no point anymore.
Yeah.
There's no point in listening to you, bro.
Has anyone on this panel seen Wildheart display himself in an inappropriate manner?
Bon, it was a while ago on his own stream. He was trying to do something like that, but I think Martin.
Yeah, he didn't do it.
But
he didn't do it.
Yeah, I've seen him.
I don't think he did.
Several times. So,
yeah,
but
didn't do it.
Different.
That's the closest.
Hey, if you're asleep and you scratch your ball,
I've seen him use drugs on many streams. Heroin,
meth. Talking about drugs.
Or I don't know what it was. Something he was doing.
You
something.
Don't know what he did. So who are you to judge?
Okay, whatever, bro.
What gave you the right?
Who does it matter?
No, it doesn't matter.
Who does it even
Your
matter? Why are you
opinion-
asking me that? If it
your
doesn't
opinion-
matter, why are you
your opinion
asking?
matters just as much as mine. Okay.
So can
Which
I
is
ask
nothing.
I don't know about all that.
Badger, Jess, would you stop bringing up the past, knowing that Wildheart says that was wrong if it happened, and I will stop bringing up all this other nonsense.
I don't have any intention of bringing up the thing I talked about to him that one time. My main gripe with him is him constantly derailing every productive conversation that Christians seem to have in these little groups we have.
Okay, that's fine. If your gripe is
Well,
him derailing conversations with in-house issues, that's fine. I don't care about that.
Well, I tried to be as nice and charitable as possible to him the other night when he popped in and we were in the middle of a great conversation. He tried to make it all about himself. I said, okay, guys, this conversation is no longer productive. I'm leaving. And then he left.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, I get that. I'm just asking about the other thing.
Bond, I do not intend on making it a constant thing to chase after him and shame him. I'm not like Missing Maud and all her friends.
Well, I don't know what you mean by that, but as long as you're
Well, you guys,
as long as you're not going to keep bringing that up,
you guys,
then I'm okay with
look.
it. Okay?
I had a conversation with Wildheart one time. You're worried I'm going to keep bringing it up in the future or something, but literally, you guys have.
Well,
done
you are
that
bringing
with the
up
thing
things
you're
that
mad
have
at
been
me
years.
about. So
It's
I
been
just,
years.
I will definitely keep my word and not bring it up. I don't care. But if he brings it up, I'm gonna be like, hey,
He
shouldn't
never
do that.
brings it up.
What do you mean he brought it up?
People that bring it up.
If he brings it up again,
he did bring it up. No, he brought it up. He brought it up. We didn't bring it up. I didn't know to bring it up. Jess didn't know to bring it up. He brought it up.
No.
He brought it up, you fucking retard.
Hold on. I'll go post the video.
We wouldn't be talking about Wildheart's dick right now if it wasn't for you, Bond.
For me? Okay. So I'll go back and I will post the video because if I speak about something, I have the receipts. And I
Please
have the
go
screen
back and
recordings.
listen. Wildheart mentioned that he showed himself before we ever said anything to him.
He did multiple times. We didn't bring it up. I got no reason to lie about that. What reason would I have to lie?
I will show it.
No, I don't. I don't care what you think,
I know you
bro.
don't care what I think. You like
but me and Dustin are both saying.
So I have no reason to lie to
You like the
you.
dude in
None.
Praise I Am and Olive, so I get where
But
you're
he
at.
brought it up, Bond.
Okay.
He brought it up.
He did.
Brought it up
I
the
got no
first time.
reason to lie to
He
you.
brought
I'm
it
gonna
up
go
the
back.
first time.
I
So
have the
you
video
saying,
on my
wait,
phone.
Bond.
I'm gonna
Bond.
post it, and if
Listen.
I'm wrong,
Bond,
no,
listen.
I'm not gonna listen. What I'm
no,
saying,
you're not going to
shut up.
listen because
Shut
I'm
up.
right.
Yeah, he doesn't want to listen, Jess.
You're
He
not
doesn't
gonna
want to listen,
because
Jess.
I'm
Stop
right.
engaging in the
Bond,
conversation.
I didn't bring it up in the first
He doesn't want to
place,
listen.
so I wouldn't be bringing it up again. If I brought up Wildheart's dick to him on a stream, it would be the first time.
I'm going to post that stream, and then people.
Okay,
Who cares?
And then people can say if I'm wrong or you're wrong.
Who
Exactly.
cares? I'm gonna post this stream. I'm gonna post this stream. Shut up, Vaughn. Go do it.
Justin, go
Get out of
talk
here
to
and
the
go
line.
do it.
Go
Stop
talk-
talking
Justin,
about
go
it and go
talk some
do it.
softball field lines.
Go do it,
Bond,
bro.
he
Go
brought it
do
up.
it, bro. Go
He
do your
brought it up.
video.
And Bond, I've
No,
already
if he did-
apologized.
if he-
I've already apologized
okay,
from your premise. Bond, from
be
your
quiet.
premise,
Stop.
I
Let me
apologize.
say something.
Even though
Let
he
me say
brought it
something.
up.
No, I'm going to keep talking. So
Go ahead.
I'm going to post the screen recording.
Blah, blah, blah.
So
Who
you
cares?
really
Post the stream, dude.
You
Who cares?
really seem to care about
Who
Wildheart
cares?
because you're being prideful right now, and you're
We
wanting
don't
to
care.
repost it.
I
so
don't
you
care.
can be right now instead of protecting your.
And all you're doing is re-exposing the fact that he exposed himself. That's all you're doing, Bond. Shut the fuck up, dude. Go post your video. Go post your fucking video. Shut the fuck up.
Honestly, I
Go
don't
post
care.
it,
Neither of
dude.
you can say
Go
what I
post
just
your
said.
fucking video. Nobody cares, Bond. Nobody gives a shit. Get the fuck out of here. Go post your video. Shut the fuck up.
And go cry.
I've listened. I've listened, Bond. I've apologized, even though I didn't bring it up. And no, I won't bring it up for the first time later either. I don't care.
Yes. You and I had a pretty good conversation. It's Dustin that's like going crazy.
Eat shit, Bond.
Just like that. Just
with both hands.
right there.
With
But
both
Bond,
fucking hands.
Bond, by you
Eat shit,
reposting
dude.
that video and
Eat shit, Bond.
continuing this, you're involving me in your problem with Dustin, and I don't want anything to do with
I
this.
didn't involve you. I told Dustin to stay out of it originally.
Yeah,
No,
you
no,
absolutely did. You were trying to hold it. You were trying to hold Jess accountable for what I said, and now you're trying to hold him accountable for what I'm saying now. Absolutely, you fucking retard. Get the fuck out of here.
Shut up. Because
Get the fuck out of here, you fucking retard. Get the fuck on, dude.
I told Dustin to shut up because I want to talk to Jess. Originally, go back and listen. I
Yeah,
said, Jess,
you're
I want to talk to you.
fucking lying.
I said,
piece of
Dustin,
shit, bro.
shut up. You're just talking.
Who cares? I'm not going to shut up because you say shut up, bro. You just need to know that. From here on in, every interaction we have, if you tell me to shut up, I'm going to start piping up. I'm going to keep interrupting you. I won't shut up. It's not going to happen, bro.
I inserted Dustin in this because I tried to talk to you, Jess.
You absolutely did.
Shut up. I'm going to start singing, and you don't want that, okay? Knock it off.
I'll go back and post it all, Jess. I said,
go ahead. Who cares? Post your videos.
Can we all just drop this and just move forward with our lives?
Yeah, as long as we can admit that.
Well, I don't plan on bringing it up for the first time, Bond.
Dude, I don't care what you have to think about me, Bond. Like, it really doesn't matter. I am whatever you think I am, bro. It doesn't mean a fucking thing to me. Just do me a favor.
I don't care about you.
I probably
don't care
will.
about you, Dustin. Go paint lines with chalk on a softball field. Go do your thing.
You know enough about me for not caring, do you?
I don't care.
Dude, you know a lot about me for not caring. You know a shit ton about me for not caring, bro.
And I listen a lot.
Thanks. Yes, that means you're fucking retard, bro. Eat shit, Ron. Eat shit, Vaughn, with both hands. Eat shit, Vaughn, with both hands. Eat shit, Vaughn, with both hands.
And other people listen.
Talk
so just go do your
thing. So Bond,
eat shit, Vaughn, with both hands.
How many more times do I have to apologize, or are we good now?
No, I'm fine. I'm fine with you. Yeah, I'm fine with you.
All right, cool. I don't have a problem with you, but I didn't bring it up in the first place.
I hope we're not good, Vaughn. If there's any opportunity for us being good, I want to crush it now. I don't want any being good with you, Bond. Never apologizing for it. Eat shit, man. You're either going to have to come to terms with it and apologize to yourself or figure it out. I don't care.
I'm fine with our conversation. As you can see, Dustin is just trying to take things other ways. But we said what we had to say. And that's fine.
Well, do you guys sing that song? That Avatar, my avatar singing my intro song.
I don't know what you just said, Gigi.
Oh, my avatar picture. I have him singing my song. Oh, bye, Bond. Sorry about that, Bond. Have a good day.
Hope he goes and posts his video.
Jess, are you alright, Jess? My buddy Jess.
I'm at work.
I hope Jess isn't shaken by that stupid shit.
I'm fine. I'm fine, man. I just think it's really hilarious that I'm being asked to apologize for something I didn't do.
What I said? You're absolutely being.
I mean, maybe it's possible I jumped on what you said and I might have misunderstood something, but
No, you didn't jump on it, bro. The last thing I said to Wildheart that night was, "How would you feel if I put my penis in your face?" And then he dipped. Bro, I'm just. It wasn't you. It was me. Yeah, he's mad at the wrong person.
Okay.
And he can eat shit.
Okay.
Well, the thing is, though, Dustin, I believe that because multiple times Wildheart thought I was you and vice versa. So I don't even know what he told Bond.
Yeah, no, he's telling Bond a bunch of shit that you said that was actually me. I guarantee it. And I don't care. The only thing that bothers me about it is that you got credit for what I said.
Okay. What? Change the subject. Jess. What you doing now, Lord Guy? About your TV? Sorry about that. Because I want to send you guys a hug. I'll give a hug, Jess. Give a hug to
Yeah,
y'all.
you and I are gonna have words later,
I'm
Jess.
working
You need to
right
quit
now,
taking
little buddy,
credit for
but
my
I'll
stuff.
be available in about 10 minutes.
Stop taking credit for my
What's
stuff,
wrong,
Jess.
Badger, are you all right, Badger?
No, you asked a question and nobody got a chance to answer.
Oh,
no,
sorry.
it's fine. No, I got a question for you. I
Are you
got a
right,
question for you, Gangster. All right.
Okay.
All right. If you in the multiverse, you were part of the Justice League, but it was evil. Who would you be? Who would you be in the Justice League? From Superman to the Flash
Superman.
to Batman, whoever, Green Lantern, whatever.
Superman.
You would be the evil version of Superman. Fair enough. Hey, look, good choice.
Yeah, from the movie Brightburn.
Mm.
You ever
I
seen that
think
movie?
so. Yeah.
It was based on Dustin.
Well, I watched a animated movie about it once, and there was this version of the Justice League in Black reality or whatever, dark universe, and Batman wasn't Batman; he was Owlman. And what was it? Wasn't Wonder Woman? It was Ultra Woman or something like that.
I thought it was War Woman.
Something like that. Yeah, I mean, there's been a few. Yeah. And Superman was like the ultimate or something.
Yeah, ultimate man.
He was like Homelander in that show, The Boys.
Know who Teddy would be? You ever heard of Lumbo? Rumble? The guy in the biker guy from the Indian biker guy from another world.
Oh,
be,
you're talking
Teddy.
about
Right, Ted?
you're talking about what's that guy's name? Fuck. He's the bounty hunter.
Lumbo?
He's the bounty hunter that goes through space on his space motorcycle. What the hell is this name?
Yeah. Lobo?
There you go. Lobo. Yeah.
That'd be Teddy.
I don't know who you're talking about because Dan McCullough, when he does like his videos at the end, he does like a T-shirt reveal, and a lot of it's like comic books or comic characters, and I forgot which cover it was, but it was Lobo.
Mhm.
So yeah, I should have known that when you said it, but the space thing threw me for a second.
You think I'm gonna have a motorcycle that flies?
No, it's a space motorcycle.
No,
yeah, it flies through space. Yeah.
Yeah.
He accidentally killed his whole planet, so that's why.
That's why he can't die because he's the last one.
Yeah, he's the very last one. Yeah.
There can only be one.
There
And
can
I'm
be
it.
only one. Oh, sword.
Like,
Oh, sorry.
just like, Teddy, what did you think of that,
The theme song?
Tim,
Oh my
Jiggle
God,
song.
spot on, buddy. There's few things that I would change personally, but that's why I was like adding in the comments a little bit, like trying to correct it when something about hell nervous. It's like I put, making hell laugh, and I forgot what the other one was, just to be kind of goofy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I enjoyed both of them actually.
Bruce does seem to like it.
No, Bruce doesn't have to. Bruce doesn't like himself, so why would he like anything else?
Fair enough.
Yeah, you didn't like my Lupin song. Lupin was singing up there.
Did you enjoy it, Gigi? Did you have fun making it?
Twirling his
Then you keep doing you and don't worry about if other people like it or not, because as long as you enjoy it, that's what the purpose of it is, ultimately. And to share to other people, don't get me wrong, but, first and foremost is the creator. In my opinion. I mean, if somebody doesn't like it, they're entitled to do that. I mean, that's just the world.
Oh,
What do I have here?
I also made this other ICP horror song with Freddy, Pinhead, Leatherface.
Yeah,